Hello there, you're watching Left, Right and Centre on NDTV. I'm Maha Siddiqui. A morning of high drama at Rahul Gandhi's residence as the Delhi police came knocking. This step by the police was ostensibly to seek details of the women who Rahul Gandhi had claimed were sexually assaulted. Even as Rahul Gandhi had on the 16th of March told the Delhi police that he'll give a written reply in 10 days, the fact that the police landed up at his residence, as per the Congress, smacks of harassment and political vendetta. The BJP is defending the move of the police, saying that it was the moral responsibility of Rahul Gandhi to immediately respond to the police and that he should have done so himself earlier. But the Congress is questioning the timing. They say that the police didn't even notice the statement for 45 days since the 30th of January when it was first made. And now when the government is going after him in Parliament over his London comment, they have added another layer of pressure. Parliament has not functioned the entire last week, with the Treasury benches seeking an apology from Rahul Gandhi over his democracy in danger in India comment. Meanwhile, Rahul Gandhi has clarified that his London remark to the parliamentary committee saying that he's never asked any country to intervene in India's affairs and that he's only raised questions about India's democracy, which he's been doing so in India as well, and could not be labelled anti-national for that. As for the police action that we are seeing with regards to his statement in Srinagar, the question we are asking today, is this process or politics? Let me go across to our guests who are joining us here on the show this evening. Shama Mohammed, spokesperson of the Congress Party, Karuna Gopal, leader of the BJP, Madhavan Narayanan, senior journalist, and A.K. Jain, former DGP, Uttar Pradesh. Shama Mohammed, coming first to you. The BJP says that Rahul Gandhi has made it a habit to say anything to be in news and doesn't understand the seriousness of some of these statements that he makes. Was this claim more of a political rhetoric by Rahul Gandhi, Shama Mohammed?
See, a lot of people tell a lot of things to people. I mean, there are rape victims or whatever. They must have told him and they would want their privacy. They might not want anybody else to know. What I see over here is nothing but to divert from the actual topic, that is the Adani scam and the collusion with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So what happens is they will do some drama like this coming outside his house. Then what happens? Then you people will show all over on the news. 2-3 days this will be discussed, again divert. But I want to tell the BJP spokesperson, I want to tell the people watching this, we are not going to back down from this Adani issue because there is huge collusion, there is corruption, for the simple reason that they do not want a JPC probe. As I've told millions of times, if you have not done nothing wrong, if you have no fear, you will be ready for a JPC, just like we were for Augusta Westland, as they wanted for the so-called 2G, which of course was not a scam. So we are out there ready. We were ready for any of the investigations to happen. Here, they are very afraid. And number three, why does this police suddenly come after 45 days? This thing happened 45 days ago. If they were really serious, they should come after 2 to 3 days.
All right.
And so when the summons happened, Rahul Gandhi said he is going to answer it. He has never said that. And also, he wants to speak in Parliament.
All right. So couple of questions. Shama Mohammed, you've asked a couple of questions that Karuna Gopal will probably answer now. Karuna Gopal, the first point that Shama Mohammed has made there, that these are simply diversionary tactics because the opposition wants to ask the government certain questions and those are not being answered in Parliament.
Maha, first of all, I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised that the Congress believes that it is vendetta politics and the Congress believes it's harassment. We are saying here, we are sitting here and we are saying that we are lending credence to what Rahul Gandhi said. We are not rubbishing his observations about, some rapes that have happened. So we are going to him and saying, kindly give us the details. We perhaps want to protect those people. This is what we're doing. If I were in Rahul Gandhi's place, I would be elated.
But
certainly, I would look at it as an honor.
Ma'am, I just want to ask you one question. Ma'am, I just want to ask you one question. Calculations based on an NHFS report collating the data between 2015 and 2016 had revealed that 99% sexual assault cases go unreported in the country. The Commonwealth Human Rights Initiative and Association for Advocacy and Legal Initiatives had released a report around 2020 stating that they'd followed some 14 rape cases, specifically in Uttar Pradesh, and their findings had said that it is very difficult for rape victims to even go and lodge their FIRs. Now, if the police is not bothered about, or at least from these reports it appears that they do not look at these cases with the seriousness that they deserve, then that is the point that is being raised by the Congress party. Then how do they believe that a statement that he made 45 days ago is suddenly being looked into by the Delhi police?
As I said, Maha, first of all, this, bringing in the number of rape cases, we know typically the complexity involved in the rapes and how many get reported. We understand the entire complexity and the kind of erosion and invasiveness, let's say, to the privacy of the people. We understand the complexity. But today, when Rahul Gandhi makes random statements, we are believing it is not a random statement, and we are hoping that he's going to give some bit of direction so that we can address it. So we are, as I said before, we are giving credence. We are believing that he's making credible statements, and therefore we are trying to be only a part of the solution. And Rahul Gandhi should be actually excited that he's elicited reaction from the government and the police.
Okay.
He kept the police on the
Madhavan
beat.
Narayana, Rahul Gandhi has questioned the sudden urgency.
Can I just come in for a second?
Shama Mohammed, I'll come back to you. We have two other panelists. Let me quickly go to them. Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party have questioned the sudden urgency on part of the Delhi police in making two visits in as many days after an initial gap of 45 days, which Shama Mohammed also mentioned. Is this a valid point that is being raised by the Congress party to show that this is not as simple as it appears, that the intention is very different and that is to harass?
Maha, we are speaking in 9 p.m. news in one of the most respected channels of India, and I want to ask, who is setting the agenda for primetime news these days? Is this the ruling party? Is it the merit of the case on which the discussion is being held? Or is it the opposition party or anything? I have to ask this question because we seem to have lost sight of the institutional importance of news. And this is very important because news is now part of politics instead of politics being part of news. And today, whatever is happening today is linked to politics, taking over news and setting the agenda, which is not the way it should be. The important point is I completely agree with the 45-day point, and not only that, even this case, the merit of this case does not deserve the kind of national attention it is getting. It could be an ordinary, why are we covering this at all with the kind of sensational focus which is disproportionate to the intrinsic merits of the case?
But sir,
that is my question.
Sir,
we are being led and we are not leading.
Fair
and
enough
that
if
is
you
the
say
point.
that this is politics leading news. But sir, at the end of the day, sexual assault against women is also a reality.
No, but that reality is an everyday reality in India. As of now, Rahul Gandhi is only a member of
that is
parliament.
exactly the point that was being made. When I asked Karuna Gopal that question about 99% cases going unreported, that was the point I was trying to make.
No, I agree. I agree with your concern, Maha. But let us first define our agenda today. Are we discussing police action on Rahul Gandhi, or are we talking about the substantive issue of women suffering? Because let me be very logical, methodical, like a court of law. Rahul Gandhi, as of now, is only a member of parliament of the opposition Congress party. From the point of view of law enforcement, he is only a citizen of India, maybe a prominent citizen, but as of now, he holds no what you would call confidential or extraordinary information pertaining to this that you will not hold, because we all know of the everyday nature of harassment.
All right.
And difficulty.
So
So we need to understand, why should we politicize this at all?
So
Are we replacing Ram Rajya with Drama Rajya? That is the question.
So the point here is that there have been several aspects to this. First of all, his statement in London. Secondly, now his statement in Srinagar. All being brought at a time when Shama Mohammed is saying that the opposition is trying to raise certain issues in parliament, and she's saying this is being used as a diversionary tactic. That is the reason we are discussing
it is diversionary.
Okay, I'll just go across to AK Jain because I want to understand the procedure in such a case. If a person has made a claim of this nature that Rahul Gandhi has, do you see this as part of process that police would go to a person and ask them to reveal the names when the victims themselves are refusing to come forward? And also, sir, about the jurisdiction. Does Delhi police have the jurisdiction?
National Capital Police has the jurisdiction because Mr. Rahul Gandhi is a member of parliament and he's based at Delhi. Even J&K police could have raised this query to Mr. Rahul Gandhi. But National Capital Police is very much within its rights, first to find out if they can find out any details. If they can't find out the details, they can pose a question to the person who is an important person, very important person in the country, who has issued a statement as member of parliament. He has been president of Congress party that several women who have been raped, no action has been taken, and they don't want to go to police because it sends a very wrong signal to the women, to the girls of the entire country. So I think they are very much within their rights under section 91(1), 166 IPC. There are so many provisions. They can ask Mr. Rahul Gandhi to cooperate. He is not being made an accused. He is just being asked that if he can furnish any information about the victims, then they will proceed further.
All right. So I'll interrupt you there, sir. So on the 16th of March, Rahul Gandhi is believed to have told the Delhi police that he will within 10 days give in writing the details that he has. So was there an urgency for the police to arrive at his residence today?
I won't be able to comment on this because I don't know what all is going on. But I was told that the Delhi police visited his house 2-3 times. He was not there. Then they served a notice, and now they have gone there. Okay. I don't think visit of police is something something humiliating. But he is guarded by police, by paramilitary forces all the time, and I don't think he has a fear on this. I
think the allegation that the Congress is making is not of humiliation. They are making a case out of this being part of vendetta politics and diversionary tactic, as you just heard the Congress spokesperson there. But Shama Mohammed, I want to come to you on that particular point. From the statement in London to the one in Srinagar, if the Congress believes that they want to keep the attention on the core issues that you were talking about, then isn't this a drawback for you that the ruling dispensation is able to target one MP of yours? And as Madhavan Narayanan there said, he is not even the president of the party now. He is only an MP within the party, but is able to derail your entire agenda using just one man.
No, they are not derailing. It's just that they're rattled by Rahul Gandhi. We all know that the apology politics, when he raised demonetization, they wanted him to apologize. When he raised Rafale, they wanted him to apologize. When he raised now this Adani, this is what happens. They are rattled by Rahul Gandhi. But I want to respond to the lady, the BJP spokesperson. She said, you must be happy. I mean, I found it laughable. One, there are victims who do not want their name to come out. As a woman, I found it very insulting that she has to speak like this. That's a shame on her. And of course, more laughable because she comes from a party where the balatkarions, the rapists are protected. Now she's saying that, there are police, they want to know. When the FIR, when the lady who got raped by Kuldeep Singh Sengar. Now let me finish. Kuldeep Singh Sengar, I did not interrupt you, wanted to put an FIR, she was not allowed. They stood with Kuldeep Singh Sengar. Finally, when her relatives were killed, only when he was suspended from the party, after he was arrested. Kathua, their own people, their own ministers were marching with the rapists. Hathras, their own chief minister of the state said this is an international conspiracy against him. Then,
What about Ram Rahim? He's on parole. Let me finish. Ram Rahim is on parole. There are many rapists all over the country, but nobody gets in BJP states 49 days, and then he has satsang with their MLAs. They promote and protect rapists. Then, of course, Bilkis Banu, where the gang rapists come gang murderers, have been left free again.
Let Karuna Gopal respond now. Karuna Gopal, there is a sequence of events. 1 second, ma'am. There is a just a moment.
I think this tirade can
just
stop.
hold on. Both of you just hold on. Karuna Gopal, as I was pointing out, there is a series of points here. Shama Mohammed, just a second. First, his parliament speech, there were parts of his parliament speech that were expunged. That is what the Congress party had said, that BJP wants Rahul suspended from the House. Then secondly, his comments in London, and now thirdly, his comments in Srinagar. There is a pattern, and that is why the Congress is saying they are raising this issue.
He is ready to answer these questions, but they're not allowing him to speak in Parliament, Maha. That's the problem here.
Let Karuna
Rahul Gandhi is ready to explain, but you're muting the sunset. You're muting everybody's mic.
Sure, Shama Mohammed, I've just asked that question. Let her respond, ma'am. Karuna Gopal, go ahead.
Yeah. See, Maha, you have just noticed whatever I said has been misinterpreted by the Congress representative. She said it is laughable and a woman speaking as insulting. I doubt if she understood what I was saying. So I want you to go back, replay this, and then try and understand and, maybe come to the logical conclusion about it. Now, when the spokesperson says that we are rattled about Rahul Gandhi, it's quite laughable. After a long, Bharat Jodo Yatra, look at the results they showed in Northeast. Look at Tripura, look at Nagaland, look at Meghalaya. We have nothing to worry about Rahul Gandhi, excepting that. No, please listen. Allow me to say what I have to say, please. Now, someone like Rahul Gandhi, who walks wounded, he is walking wounded, he goes all over the world. Perhaps his party is not doing well, he's not doing well. He goes around the countryside and maybe makes those bad statements talking about Indian democracy being blown into smithereens. Oh, how about a dramatic statement. Now, all these are perhaps very, good for them in some way. But understand today, India is in on the threshold of a great, becoming a great democracy.
Karuna Gopal, if you are saying that the government is not rattled by Rahul Gandhi, then just allow him to speak in Parliament and clarify his point. Wouldn't that allow Parliament to function, ma'am?
Absolutely. So, Maha, look at this. Historically, if you have seen, they have, disrupted parliamentary proceedings, and that is exactly what they want, and they do it, and because they have no other way of influencing the electorate.
Okay, Madhavan Narayanan, ironically, this time around the allegation is that the parliament is being stormed by the treasury benches as well.
The treasury benches is disrupting,
Last 30 seconds, Madhavan Narayanan, please.
I think the lady does not watch
Shama Mohammed, just a second. Madhavan Narayanan.
Yeah, please. Tell me.
I was saying, ironically, this time, the allegation is that the treasury benches are also holding up parliament.
No. They are the only ones.
Yeah. Actually, it's so funny that I do find the elephant in the room is not Rahul Gandhi. The elephant in the room is a non-functioning parliament in the world's biggest democracy, which is wasting 2.5 lakhs rupees a minute or something like that. So we need to ask what is wrong in parliament, because I have covered parliament for several sessions, and there is an attempt to obfuscate parliament procedures with the presiding officers in both the houses actually acting, if I may say, in a quite partisan way, because I have watched a lot of parliament and I can tell you how it goes normally. Having said that, let me also say some of the disproportionate attention given to Rahul Gandhi reminds me of an old Urdu ghazal, kya kaha fir se kaho hum nahi sunte teri. So this is basically, you say Rahul Gandhi is not important and then keep giving him the attention. I'm not talking about the media, I'm talking about the treasury benches and the ruling party.
Politically, it is helping the BJP, right?
Exactly. They want to demonize a very simple MP walking the streets and creating a demon out of him.
But the Congress party also needs to understand this, right?
No, it suits the Congress party because the culture of the Congress party is still with the Nehru-Gandhi family. That's another elephant in the room.
Can I come in? Can I come in, Maha? Maha, she said that what Rahul Gandhi is very ready to clarify what he said. There is Narendra Modi who said, "Paap hai janam paida hone 2014 se India mein paida hone se paap hai." He said it's a sin to be born. One has to be ashamed. I mean, who is the one who has to tell sorry to the nation? He has insulted our freedom fighters, insulted Advani, Vajpayee, Pandit Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel, Gandhi. Having said that, today's topic of discussion should be how Kiran Rijiju is threatening judges in this country. First, they called journalists anti-national. They called the opposition anti-national. They called the students anti-national. Now judges have become anti-national. They want to take over this country. This should be the topic.
Answer the point that has been raised by Madhava Narayanan as well, who is saying that the Congress party is still focused on the Gandhis, so much so that they are willing to let go of all other issues and focus only on him and the harassment of Rahul Gandhi.
Where is the focus on Rahul? Rahul Gandhi is our leader. He has walked 4,000 kilometers. And it is our decision. It's our party. Who decides? We have elected president. Have they got an elected president? I want to ask, which is the other party who's elected their president? We have Kharge who's our president.
Karuna Gopal.
They have appointed people. And why is Modi in charge all the time?
Okay, so Karuna Gopal. Should we expect Parliament? 1 second. Shama Mohammed, Karuna Gopal, should we expect Parliament to function from tomorrow?
I couldn't hear anything, Maha, please. There's a parallel talk going on. I couldn't hear a word you said.
Karuna Gopal, can we expect Parliament to function from tomorrow, or is the issue of Rahul Gandhi going to overshadow the functioning of Parliament?
Ask her, why is there no JPC? What are you scared of?
Karuna Gopal, please respond to the question. Shama Mohammed, please allow her to speak.
JPC? Tell that. Answer that. Because there is corruption.
Let her respond. Go ahead, Karuna Gopal.
Okay, so everybody hopes that the parliament functions, and we've historically seen who were the disruptors, the people who lost their game, the people who want to get up and talk nonsense not only on the floor of the parliament, but they go all around the world and try to tarnish the image. So yeah, hoping.
Answer that. You are not answering Narendra Modi.
You said they want to seize the country, they want to rule the country. Which world are you living in? Which world are you living in?
What about Narendra Modi? You answer that. Why did he say it's a sin to be born in India before 2014? Why did he say one has to be ashamed to be in India before 2014? Why did he accuse the Congress party abroad of corruption when
let Karuna Gopal respond. Let Karuna Gopal respond. Go ahead.
You can't come on national television. You must be new. You can't tell lies. Come and tell us the truth. Why is
there at least give her a chance to respond. Give her a chance to respond. Karuna Gopal, go ahead.
Look at the way she talks. You must be new. You are laughing.
You will not allow lies anymore in this country by BJP spokespersons. If you want to lie, do not come on channel.
Shama Mohammed, please let her respond. I'm requesting you to let her respond. Ma'am, there are other people on the panel as well. Just a second. Karuna Gopal, please go ahead.
I think Rahul Gandhi's frustration was shown on the UK land, whereas the spokesperson's frustration is being shown on your television.
No, ma'am. Come to the point. Will Parliament function? Will Parliament function, or will both sides allow Rahul Gandhi to overshadow the issue of Rahul Gandhi to overshadow Parliament?
Answer that. You can't point fingers at
Who wouldn't want Parliament to function? Who wouldn't want Parliament to function? I'm just asking you that question. Everybody wants a Parliament to function. We want to be. There are so many bills to be introduced. There's so much of business to be conducted.
Okay. And every time I want to ask you this question as a citizen of the country. When you see Parliament being overshadowed by the issue of a single MP, how does it feel?
The single MP is capable of messing up the country's image, all parts of the world. And now suddenly you have...
Mr. A.K. Jain respond. Mr. A.K. Jain.
We want JPC. Why are you scared of JPC?
Ladies, I just want you to be quiet for a minute so that Mr. A.K. Jain gets a chance to respond. Mr. A.K. Jain.
People in the country want that Parliament should function properly. the issues relating to people, unemployment, other things should be taken up and discussed. Parliamentarians should discuss how to develop the country, but the whole session has been wasted on these trivial issues, and people feel very sorry about it, and they have formed poor opinion of Parliament.
All right. With that, I'll have to thank all our panelists for joining us here on this discussion this evening. That's all that we have time for. We're taking a very quick break now. News and updates will continue. Stay with us.